Hey, if you're a really bad slicer, don't throw your clubs in the lake just yet, because I think there's still hope for you. And I'm going to show you right after this. Hey everyone, I'm Steve from Hit It Longer, and I'm back again with Walt. What's going on, Walt? Walt has a long history, ancient history of having a bad out to in slice. So we're just going to do a drill today to show you one of the ways that he's gotten out of his slice, and he's starting to hit some nice long draws. He's now up to a high drive of 267 yards, and that's at the age of 71 years old, and he's hit a drive of 267 yards, probably is an average of what, about 230? About 230 average. So we're going to see what we can do today with just some smooth, easy swings, but we're going to try to hit some draws from the inside, and I'm going to try to show you how to do that. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so I have the range basket here. I have the range basket set here, and it's right on the target line, about 30 inches behind the ball. It's going to force him to swing from the inside coming into the ball, and then what we've also worked on is the action of the forearms crossing over to get the club face square. So here he comes from the inside, going to start rolling the forearms over like this to release the club head and get it squared up. And we're not going to go for speed necessarily, we're just going to go cruising speed and just try to stay in balance and rhythm and try to get inside out path, square club face. Okay, you ready? I'm going to set the shoulders, walk this way just a bit for the ball position, and walk an inch or two closer. You're a little too far. So we're going to set the shoulders for a little bit of a high draw, and now swing from the inside and hook it. Wow, beauty. Terrific. Let's see what TrackMan has to say about that one. Okay, so TrackMan's telling us that was 4 degrees from the inside and 4 degrees upwards, which is just fantastic angles. Perfect contact. We actually had a super efficient drive there of 221 yards, but done only at 83 miles an hour. So now, what would you say your standard cruising speed swing is on the course in miles an hour?
Close to 90.
Close to 90. So that was kind of a bunt swing that went 221, since it's just so efficient.
Yeah.
So hitting longer is not always about club speed, it's about being efficient. Okay, so let's walk a little closer to it again. We're setting the shoulders for a high draw and drawing from the inside. Okay, so we did got our draw from the inside, but I would say you're a little shorter on the backswing and a little out of rhythm. When Walt gets short, he loses some of his club head speed. So we're going to try to be a little bit longer. We'll set the shoulders, walk a little closer. Here's the shoulders. Okay, longer. Oh, big ball. Way to go. Terrific. That one's got some potential. Let's see. 91.1 miles an hour. So he built on the success of the first one where he went 83. It's kind of like he's doing a ladder. If you're successful, try it a little faster. If you're failing at the motion, if you're not succeeding at the motion and you're still hitting the slice from the outside, well then drop down. If a driver you're not successful several times in a row, drop down to a 7-iron and try to hit a draw from the inside. That one was successful in that you were on the inside 2.5 degrees and you got hook spin. That's all we care about right now. We don't care about speed or distance necessarily, except we're doing a little bit of a ladder, okay? Let me see you set the shoulders on your own this time. So this is max right shoulders for a draw. Stay on the inside long and hooking. Okay, turn the shoulders, come from the inside. Okay, kind of cut off the finish, but we still had what we wanted. Inside out 1 degree with hook spin.
Take a nice easy swing.
Finish. And now swing to the finish. Now, do that one more time without your foot going over so much. Yeah, underdo the foot, right, underdo the foot, okay. So, better ball position. Well, if you're a slicer, I hope this has given you a little bit of insight on how I've been working with Walt on getting rid of his outside to in slice. We've been working on, number one, squaring the shoulders and even overdoing it a little bit and getting the shoulders into a little bit of a high draw position. And then we've been working with a range basket about 30 inches from his target line to ensure that his club comes in from the inside. And then the third thing we were working on is getting the release and the crossing over of the forearms to help square the club face. So with an inside path and a square club face and an upward strike, we get those nice high draws that both carry a long way, but they also come down and they roll a long way as well. And that's basically the formula on how Walt hit that big long 267 that he hit. So that's not too shabby at age 71, hitting a ball 267 yards. If you're not doing that, just remember there's still potential for you to get maybe not to 267, but certainly maybe longer than you've been doing it. If you could add 20 or 30 yards this coming year, I think you'd be really happy with your golf game. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment below, let Walt know what you think of his form, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.